Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Atlanta, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
1 o'clock.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. The next to bat for Atlanta, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Right.
And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one got a piece of him. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson going back at the track, and it bangs off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Gonzalez is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. He's set and the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Josh Bell the next to hit. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still only one out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Another full count pitch home. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Granderson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Second inning set to go. In now, Johnny Damon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in now, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Settling in now, Rod Carew. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he misses it. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. He'll throw down to first, one away. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted into center field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So digging in now, Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. At the plate now, Tommy Pham. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Walker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Torres stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are two away now. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Carew is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as we begin the top of the fourth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. To the plate now, Johnny Damon. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, so that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A high fastball is in there.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kepler looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And it's off the green monster. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eugenio.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be two. To Carew at second. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Sanchez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding in once again, Christian Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Rod Carew. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. Ready for another chance? Torres. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Johnny.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Nobody out, runner on first. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Out in front of it, strike one. Ryan is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He had that two-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Ryan sets, coming at him with the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. It is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 14.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Gonzalez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 the count. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, to the wall. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Line drive to left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Damon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-1 home.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Juan Soto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. The throw to third. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Eugenio Suarez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The first baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Walker.
0-1.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Walker goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Alvarez, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. So it was a strikeout swinging. Yordan Alvarez is the second out in the 7th inning. Max Kepler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler takes home the win. Brett Saberhagen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. we'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.